Hello, it's your boy J for Peace back with another video. And yes, today I'm going to be ranking the top 10 best characters in all of the PBR right now. And before we get into it, of course, you guys are enjoying your boy's Discord, link in the description. And of course, if you guys want to like, share, subscribe, turn on notification bells for more content, subscribe to your boy. Anyway, let's get straight into it and let's see who are the best characters in all of the PBR right now. Yeah, number 10, Yace. Now, you're probably pretty surprised by this choosing and pick. Well, maybe some of you and some of you are agreeing with me. But there's a lot of people who use Yace right now in the meta. It's crazy to find how long this guy has lasted in the meta. Sometimes he's kind of kicked out the meta a little bit, and then sometimes he's just brought back in. And this time he's brought back in a lot. You know, the meta's filled with a lot of EXs right now. There's a lot of good bounty festivals, but there's a lot of EXs mostly. And he is one of them, man. He is one of them. It's a very diversive when it comes to EXs right now. And Yace has been very solid. I've seen a lot of people use Yace to counter Kuzan and kill off Kuzan, especially using Ace. Of course, and of course, if you use Yamato, you will obviously counter the frostbite and not frostbite. I don't think he has frostbite. He has chili or something like that. But she avoids that. So she's one of those characters that are really goated to use right now in the meta. And yeah. Anyway, let's get into number 9. And at number 9, Orphan. Yes, the robotic orphan herself, as Snake. I hate this nigga. Yes, I know, I hate this nigga with a passion, bro. I do not like this nigga. Alright? Yeah, she is number 9. She's still very good. A lot of people still use her, but she has a lot of counters now. Thank God. Okay? She has a lot of counters right now, and which has depleted her down a lot in the meta. You could probably argue to put Yace over her. In my opinion, you probably can. In my opinion, you probably should. In my opinion, I don't even know why I put it at number 9. I think out of hatred, I should have just put it at number 10. Just pretend I put it at number 10, okay? And Snake, trash, stone wall nigga, whatever her name is, she's trash, okay? But yeah, she still has a little bit of strength in her, and she's still able to beam off a few people. Yeah. Anyway, let's get into number 8. Number 8, Shanks. Light Shanks, specifically white Shanks, you know what I'm saying? The whitest Shanks you've ever seen in your life. The whitest Shanks, you know what I'm saying? He's from the mountains of Caucasus, you know what I'm saying? That nigga deep in the mountains, you know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to my white Shanks players, you know what I'm saying? Like, literally, like, if you white and you playing Shanks, shout out to you, nigga. You're not just white, you're double white, you know what I'm saying, fans? So shout out to all my white niggas. Now, anyway, okay, that sounds crazy, not gonna lie. That sounds crazy. But anyway, he has an anti-heal. He's still very powerful, very great runner. I know maybe some people are probably surprised he's a bit lower on this list. I know it's kind of weird to see this, but in my opinion, I feel like he's really good. But I feel like he just has a lot of counters right now. A lot of characters could still deplete his effectiveness in the meta. Okay, he's still really good, but still very powerful. Great attack power. Just still capture the treasure, whatever, you know. And yeah, nothing too much else to say about Shanks. He's still really good. Number 7, yeah, it's Akainu, right? And yeah, he's a new guy on the list today, and he's pretty good. He's pretty good, like very good. Now there is a few counters. I was supposed to make a video on counters on Akainu, and I end up forgetting about it. Have mercy on me, forgive me, right? But yeah, he's still very good, but he has a few counters still. So, you know, people like Lucci could still counter him. I think even EX Luffy could still counter him to this day. You just have to be careful a little bit because he's buff now. He's a bit faster. He's a lot faster, and he can magma his opponents. So he's still pretty good. Yeah, and he's pretty good. I think that's all I have to say about I think that's all about to say. I think he still has a few counters there and there, but he's pretty decent still. So shout out to other Akainu players. Number 6, Dark Roger. Darker than my own black skin. Okay, that sounds crazy, but you get the point. No, if me and Roger was back in the day, me and him would have been in slavery together. Now, okay, that sounds crazy too. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Anyway, Dark Roger, he's really great. He's still very good. He's amazing. He's very good. He's amazing, and he's very good, and he's amazing, and he's very fucking good. He couches the flags. He couches the flags. He couches the flags again, but he has a lot of counters, obviously, right? There's a lot of characters that could inflict what's it called? Anti-heal, claw state. You know, you have Robert Lucci with a claw state. You know, the reason why he didn't break this top 5 is just that he just has a lot of counters right now in the meta. Like, there's just a lot of characters. Even characters that are lower than him could fuck him up, like Akainu and as Snake. She could still be very effective towards him. So, you know, he's still he has a lot of counters. Just, yeah, that's why he's outside the top 5. And yeah, anyway, before we get to the top 5, I want to give some nominations, like some, you know, some honorable mentions. I would like to give it to Fishman Jinbei, the blue attacker Jinbei, and I want to give it to the what's it called? The Seraphim version, the Seraphim Jinbei as well. Very powerful. You have Dark Uta. You have the 3 brothers, the Yanji, Nichiji, Ichiji. Those 3 characters, they're very good right now. A lot of people are using them in the meta. They're very, very powerful. Wow, there's so many other characters that Kobe, Dark Attacker Kobe, very powerful as well. Yeah, that's all that's on the top of my head. But I know there's a bit more. But yeah. Anyway, let's get into the top 5. Number 5 and number 4 are very interchangeable in my opinion. So this is kind of like, it's like, it depends on who you believe. Now, me personally, I love Rob Lucci. Very powerful. One of the most diverse of characters in the game. One of the best EXs in the game. He isn't the absolute best EX, obviously, but he's the most balanced EX, and he's probably the most balanced EX ever. Like, pretty much ever in the game's history, in my opinion. Like, the balance of this brother is pretty insane. Okay, he could turn into a Zorn form and runner form. He's a very, very, very powerful character. Like, his attack power is insane, you know, and then him being a runner, like, the thing about him, what makes him so cool to me, and he's one of my favorite characters I love to use in this game, is because when he's a runner, he's one of the fastest runners in the game. And then when he's an attacker, he's one of the best butchers in the game. Like, he will cut you down, bro, and fuck up your entire thing. So shout out to every Rob Lucci player. And if you're a Rob Lucci player, you can have my kids. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Number 4, it's gonna be my nigga Yamato. And Yamato is really powerful. Now, I don't have her to level 80 yet. Sadly, I'm mad. I'm a little bit mad. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of frustrated. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just like how Yamato is, you know, because she a female. So, you know, some females, they be on their period. You know what I'm saying? You know, they get mad and shit, you know? Okay, I'm gonna shut up. But you get the point. Like, she's really, really, really powerful. Like, I don't think people understand. Like, people that use her don't understand what I'm talking about. She's really powerful. Like, she's one of the only characters that right now could actually fuck up Kuzan. Like, and you already know how I feel about Kuzan. Kuzan's actually hypnotics. He's actually him. Okay? So, if anybody can counter Kuzan heavily, it's definitely her, and they're very, very powerful. Plus, she's really, really good. And to be honest, she's very interchangeable between her and Lucci. Lucci, it depends on what type of player you are and how you like them and how you want to use them, you know? And yeah. So anyway, let's get into the top 3. Now, we have to get into my brother Sabo at number 3. Now, Sabo is one of my favorite characters in the entire series. And to be honest, this debate is pretty interchangeable. I think if depending on the character who you use, depending on the character how you use them. I think all top 3 of these EXs are very interchangeable. They're very powerful. All 3 of them are very powerful. And I can't believe I'm actually ranking this before the new bounty festivals come up, because they're coming out on Thursday, which I most likely will be doing a summoning video, so stay tuned for that. I know I haven't uploaded on J4Peace in a long ass time, not gonna lie. I've been very busy, but you already know. Anyway, you're very powerful, very fast, one of the fastest runners in the entire game, probably arguably the fastest, maybe, right? He has the Fire Fist, one of the best probably invisible skills in the game. He shows a Fire Fist, and then he shows like he throws like a rook check or something. Then he has the Flame Burst thingy that is very fast, you know, very good. And he has the counters as well in his arsenal. So yeah, he's pretty good, man. Shout out to all the Sabo players. And yeah, let's get into number 2. Listen to my heartbeat running for you, and we're gonna be wrecking number 2. And shout out to Garp, he's in the number 2 spot. I know some niggas are gonna disagree, but fuck you. I'm joking. But anyway, Garp, he's really good, very powerful, has the dark hockey, whatever. He has blue hole, you know what I'm saying? That sounds crazy, not gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? Galaxy Divide, very powerful as well. And then Galaxy Impact, very powerful as well. He's a great attacker, the best attacker in the game. Do I believe he's the best character? No. Yeah, I know, we could fight. Me and you could fight. It's okay, me and you could fight. Okay, I do believe he's very good. He's really great. He's good at his role, okay? Just like Sabo, great runner, right? But there is a few characters that could stop them, all right? There's a few characters that can, you know what I'm saying? There's a few characters that could and prevent them from, you know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying? So, I've seen lots of Garp players have great games, like butcher games, like 11 KOs, 13 kills, and still lose, all right? The game's not just about KOs, it's about winning the actual games, all right? And I think Sabo and Kuzan have more winning ability than Garp, in my opinion, which leads me to number 1. And number 1, the Kobe Bryant of OPBR. Long live Kobe, bro. That's my, you know what I'm saying? Long live that nigga, man. But shout out to Kobe. And shout out to Kuzan. Black. All I see is black. All I see is black. My niggas. Yeah, you guys should have already known I was going to put Kuzan at number 1, bro. Like, you know, I'm black. I'm going to have that bias. You're not going to stop me. You know what I'm saying? Okay? Shout out to my boy Kuzan, bro. Number 1 on the list. And the reason why I have him at number 1 is because he could turn into a defender and an attacker. I think he is the first defender and attacker in this game history. So I'm glad that he's here. Okay? And you know, the bounty festivals are coming this week, you know, the Blackbeard Pride. So God, please, hopefully Blackbeard's the May EX, please. Okay. And basically he could turn into a defender and an attacker. I think I just said that. He can he has Ice Ball, one of the most powerful moves in the entire game right now. He has I think he has 2 different states too, huh? His Ice Age, he could cover every single flag treasure in the like, if your team captures the flags, you'll be able to inflict it with Chili State, okay? But even if you're down by a flag, you could still go to the other opponent's flag and still fuck them up. That's why because you turn into an attacker, right? And then he has a different state where he has the Ice Ball state, which is really good. Plus, one of his most underrated uses in his arsenal is when he uses his ice bird thingy to knock back the runners off the flag, which is also really incredible. So in my opinion, that makes Kuzan such not just a great character, but a phenomenal character, in my opinion. Yes, I'm glazing, all right? Real shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm glazing every day of the week. Kuzan is actually him, and he's the best character when it comes to getting KOs. Like, not getting KOs, but winning games. If you want to win games, use Kuzan. Like, simple as that. I've gone on 9-8 game winning streaks with this guy. He's actually Hypnotics. So shout out to all the Kuzan players, and shout out to everybody that's Kuzan. If you're Kuzan, you're Team Black. All right? Yeah. Okay, that sounds crazy. I'm not gonna lie. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't worry, there'll be more videos on the way for you guys. Well, not many more, but more stills. All right? I have an announcement to make later on, probably later this week or next week, because I want to talk about the game itself for PBR and how I feel about it right now. And it's not looking good. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's not looking good right now, and I have a lot to discuss. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Stay strong, stay safe, stay blessed, and yeah, peace.